French bouillabaisse, a classic and flavorful family meal. Introduction. Welcome to a recipe that brings the essence of the French coast to your table, bouillabaisse. This classic Provençal fish stew is a celebration of the sea, combining a variety of fresh fish and shellfish with aromatic herbs, vegetables, and a rich, savory broth. Though traditionally a dish for special occasions, this simplified version makes it accessible for everyday family meals. It's a dish that's as satisfying as it is elegant, offering a taste of the Mediterranean in every bite. Story behind the dish. Bouillabaisse originated in the port city of Marseille, where fishermen would use the less marketable fish from their catch to create a hearty stew. Over time, it became a celebrated dish, enjoyed by locals and travelers alike. Traditionally, bouillabaisse is made with at least 3 kinds of fish, along with shellfish and a medley of herbs and spices. This recipe simplifies the process while preserving the authentic flavors, making it easier to prepare in a home kitchen. It's a dish that speaks of tradition, community, and the love of good food. When to serve. Bouillabaisse is ideal for a special weekend lunch or a leisurely dinner. It's a great dish for entertaining, as it's both impressive and deeply flavorful. Serve it with a side of crusty bread to soak up the delicious broth, and you'll have a meal that's both comforting and sophisticated. This dish is perfect for family gatherings or any occasion where you want to share a taste of France with your loved ones. The best beverage pairing. A crisp, dry white wine like a Sauvignon Blanc or a Sancerre pairs wonderfully with bouillabaisse, complementing the seafood and enhancing the flavors of the broth. For a non-alcoholic option, try a sparkling water with a slice of lemon or a refreshing iced herbal tea, which will cleanse the palate between bites. Recipe: French bouillabaisse. Ingredients: 500 g whitefish fillets such as cod, haddock, or sea bass, cut into chunks. 250 g mussels, cleaned and deburred. 250 g shrimp, peeled and deveined. 250 g clams, cleaned. 2 tablespoons olive oil. 1 large onion, finely chopped. 2 cloves garlic, minced. 1 leek, white part only, thinly sliced. 2 ripe tomatoes, chopped. 1/2 fennel bulb, thinly sliced. 1 teaspoon saffron threads. 1/2 teaspoon dried thyme. 1 bay leaf. 4 cups fish stock or chicken broth. 1/2 cup dry white wine. Salt and pepper to taste. Fresh parsley or basil for garnish, optional. Rouille, a garlic mayonnaise, and crusty bread for serving. Step-by-step instructions. 1. Prepare the base. In a large pot, heat the olive oil over medium heat. Add the finely chopped onion, minced garlic, and sliced leek. Sauté for about 5 minutes, or until the vegetables are soft and fragrant. Add the chopped tomatoes and fennel, and cook for another 5 minutes, stirring occasionally. 2. Infuse the broth. Stir in the saffron threads, dried thyme, and bay leaf, and cook for 1 to 2 minutes until the spices are fragrant. Pour in the fish stock or chicken broth and the dry white wine, stirring to combine. Bring the mixture to a simmer, then reduce the heat to low and let it cook for 20 minutes, allowing the flavors to meld together. 3. Cook the seafood. Add the chunks of white fish to the pot, making sure they are submerged in the broth. Cook for about 5 minutes, or until the fish is just starting to turn opaque. Add the mussels, shrimp, and clams to the pot, cover, and cook for an additional 5 to 7 minutes, or until the shellfish have opened and the shrimp are pink and cooked through. Discard any mussels or clams that do not open. 4. Finish the bouillabaisse. Taste the broth and adjust the seasoning with salt and pepper as needed. Remove the bay leaf before serving. 5. Serve. Ladle the bouillabaisse into large bowls, making sure each serving gets a mix of fish, shellfish, and broth. Garnish with fresh parsley or basil if desired. Serve hot, with a side of crusty bread and rouille for spreading or dipping. Served best with. Bouillabaisse is traditionally served with a side of rouille, a garlic mayonnaise, and crusty bread, perfect for soaking up the rich broth. You can also pair it with a light salad of mixed greens dressed in a simple vinaigrette for a refreshing contrast. For an extra touch of authenticity, serve it with a glass of pastis, a traditional anise-flavored apéritif from the south of France. Nutritional information for serving assuming 4 servings. Calories: 450. Protein: 40 g. Carbohydrates 10 g, fats 20 g, fiber 3 g, sugar 5 g, sodium 800 milligrams. Cooking tips and shortcuts. Use pre-cleaned seafood. To save time, you can use pre-cleaned and pre-prepared seafood from your local fishmonger. This will make the process quicker and easier. Make the base ahead. The broth base can be made a day in advance and stored in the refrigerator. When ready to serve, simply reheat the broth and add the seafood. Add more vegetables. For extra flavor and texture, consider adding sliced potatoes or bell peppers to the broth along with the other vegetables. Final thoughts. French bouillabaisse is a dish that brings the warmth and richness of Provence to your table. It's a meal that's both comforting and elegant, perfect for any occasion where you want to impress your family or guests with something special. Whether you're new to cooking or just looking for a reliable, go-to recipe, this bouillabaisse is sure to become a favorite in your home.
Much for watching. To not miss any further recipe or cooking plan, hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you at the next yummy cooking idea.